My boyfriend admitted he orchestrated our meet cute. He got drunk because we were celebrating my first successful day at my clinicals. And he ended up saying something along the lines of, could you believe we wouldn't be this happy if I hadn't watched you for so long? To which I was confused and didn't know what he meant. Well, I had worked at a local library for 2 years before we met during college, and apparently he saw me there but didn't actually talk to me. He would just watch me and listen in on my conversations with the people I was checking out and my coworkers to figure out what I liked. Then he apparently followed me and found the coffee shop I frequented. All this time, I thought we had a sweet first-time meeting story. He accidentally bumped into me, apologized, and offered to buy me coffee for the trouble. He told me what he was ordering, and it was the exact same thing I always get. And I thought it was an amazing coincidence. And I joked that it was fate, and we spent an hour talking. I feel so stupid. All right. Oh, man alive. Okay, first of all, go in the comments now. Before I say a word, is this romantic? And in the chat, is it romantic or is it creepy? And then I'm going to give my opinion. All right. First of all, it's creepy, okay? And not for the reasons you may think. First of all, this guy has no life. Can we all attest to that? Why? Okay. A guy that is successful, a guy that's making money, a guy that's in shape, a guy that has good friends, a guy that has a great family, he's got other stuff to do. He's busy. He's not following around, sees some girl that he finds really attractive and following her around for days, for weeks, I don't know how long, months, who knows, and studying what she's doing. Who has this kind of time? But an idiot, right? Who's just got nothing else going on. Also, this guy has no confidence, right? Right off the bat now. And he should not have told her this, by the way. Memo of the story, don't get drunk. Don't start getting drunk and revealing stuff to your girl about stuff you did before you met. Oh, there was that time I, went to that bachelor party and you'll never believe. And then she can't unhear it. Right. And she also can't unhear this because now every bit of your masculinity has been shredded by this story that you shared. So don't get drunk and all of a sudden go into revelations. Right. This is just a bad idea, guys. We can attest to that. This guy also had no self-confidence because a self-confident guy wouldn't be like, oh, she'll never talk to me. This girl will never give me the time of day. So let me study her. Let me memorize the coffee she drinks. Let me see how she talks to her coworkers. Let me find out information about her that I can then use to my advantage. So she'll think this is like fate that we met. Let me bump into her and offer to buy her coffee and have the same coffee. And it's like she's manipulated to think, oh, we're in some sort of fate. Let me do everything I can to set this up because I know that if I just went up to her and asked her out, she'd flat out tell me no. So this is a guy who has no self-confidence. He's got no life. He's beyond, I think to say he's pathetic would be a gross understatement. And the problem with this is that now this woman, she's like got the creepy crawlers for this guy. First of all, she feels kind of lied to, right? Because this chance encounter with the coffee and all that wasn't a chance encounter. Secondly, she feels a little stalked. Like, is this the movie You? Or is it, that show You? Creepy show. I think he did that in the beginning. I just echoes, is this creepy? What are you stalking me for? Why didn't you just come over and say, well, because he had no confidence. So guys, the important message here is there is a difference between romantic and simpy, stalkery, weird, right? Do women like romance? Yes. Number one, she has to be attracted to you. We talk about this all the time. She has to be attracted to you first, okay? Then she welcomes the romance from that guy. But it shouldn't be like, oh my gosh, it's the first date, so I'm there with 3 dozen roses and it can't be overly showy from the beginning. Be romantic as a man. When they say hold frame, that means you hold your frame. Yes, you're taking her to a nice dinner. Yes, maybe you bought her a beautiful card. Maybe you're a singer. Maybe you strum a little song, but you have to hold your frame, like hold your power as a man, right? You can't look like you're fawning and falling all over the floor. You have to hold your confidence. You have to be a man that she's attracted to sexually, physically. You have to be a guy who she knows has options, right? And you're choosing her, but there's a line waiting for you. You got to have your life in order. You got to have good friends and a good family and a good job and a life, right? She's not it. It's no girl wants to just be it when you have no life. It doesn't know. Then she's like, why do I want to be it for a guy that's got nothing going on? Then she feels like she's settling down with like down, right? Not up. So there's a difference. You can be romantic, not from the get-go. You have to make sure she's worth it. And you can do it in a way where you're holding your masculine energy. This is not. And then can you imagine doing all this and then telling her about it? As if she's not going to be like, oh, this guy had like no option. She'll never be able to sleep with this guy again. I'm telling you straight up.